This week's show brought to you by Air Patrol North. Breathe safely. Pop's Jamaican Rum Punch. On ice, it's nice. Nerpy's Seasoning excites your taste buds. Now available in Sobeys. Fam, we are here back inside of another episode of the Chronicles from the couch. Kerry Lee Crawford, the biggest interviews, the biggest stars, the biggest artists, and the biggest actors and actresses. It's going down real B.I.G. Now, today, we have the light worker, the Soul Rebel, 7-time Juno Award nominated Recording Academy member. She is here, fresh off of her North American tour. Man, I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it real. I'm excited. The Soul Rebel is here. And I know that there's a lot that we have to catch up on. I'm telling you, the Chronicles from the couch, it's always B.I.G. without Tupac. It's big, and we got it locked inside of your episode with yours truly, Kerry Lee Crawford. Let's go.
Come take me far away, come take me. Come take me, come take me, come take me home. Then why you know? Then why you know? Then why you know? Then why you know? Then why you know who you are? Come take me far away from this place down here. Take me out of this space filled with so much despair. I wanna free my mind. I wanna heal the soul. Been in pain for so long. It's time to take control and set my people free. Yeah, baby, you and me. It's time to come back home. Wake up and start to see. No more deceiving the masses. No more dependency on the powers that be. I am bondage free. Yeah, yeah. Let me take you on a journey. Yeah, yeah. Let me take you on a journey. Way out, yeah. Let me take you on a journey.
And we are back inside of Chronicles, the Chronicles with Kerry Lee Crawford. I told you, and I deliver, man. I'm saying the 7-time Juno Award nominated as well, a voting member of the Academy. We've got the light worker. Oh, I'm glad. We have the Soul Rebel, Miss Ammoy. She's in the building. Ammoy, it's so good to have you. What's happening?
I know, right? What is not happening? Everything is happening. Good things are happening.
Right. Haven't had her in the building since I think it was in 2021 or 2022. You graced us with an amazing performance. It was lit. It was everything.
Yeah.
And now back to catch up and to see what's happening and what the latest and the greatest is. And I know that keeping up with you, I've seen your world travels and acknowledgments and awards being won and all that fantastic things and stuff. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out with us here at FIBA Television and Ray Media. And good afternoon.
Good afternoon to you,
Yeah,
too.
yeah. How are you? It's so good to see
I'm
you.
so good, man. I can't complain. That's what I said to everybody. I can't complain. I'm
Right.
alive. I'm well. I'm radiating.
Yes, absolutely, absolutely.
So I'm good.
The light worker working some light. And as we talk about that, all right, let's just jump off right into it. Been a couple of years since we hung out. Music is big. But I noticed and I heard that, you did your North American tour. You were all over North America, and I know you were across the U.S. and whatnot. Talk to us a little bit about that. What's been happening with Amoy?
Oh my gosh. I'm just really grateful
Yeah.
because my dreams are coming true one by one.
Yes.
I just finished my first U.S. tour.
Yes.
We opened at Lincoln Center in New York City. Then we were in Wisconsin, and then we did LA and Vegas. We were all over.
You guys were at Vegas too.
Oh yes,
my goodness.
Vegas. We had actually 2 shows in Vegas back to back, and it was successful because what I noticed is, as a Canadian artist, I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, keep it real, 100.
I'm gonna keep it real with you on the couch.
I appreciate that.
I just find that we get so much more support when we travel.
you know what? Stick a pin in it, because this is the same thing that I'm saying is so interesting as like we would call it a radio programmer, a sound man, a DJ, whatever you want to call it. There is so much more regard for Canadian entertainers outside of Canada than in Canada. And I have a theory, it's in the book, but I ain't gonna talk about it right now. But I have a theory behind that, new book in stores, why that is. But I'm literally, if I'm in Jamaica, if I'm in the UK, if I am in the US, wherever I am at in the world, when I tell them I'm from Toronto, they will call artist names. I have had to humble myself because they call artist names. I'm like, who? I was like, but it's like, how do I not know what's going on in my own backyard? I'm always preying what's going on outward.
Outside, yeah.
And so there's so many artists that, I mean, the Esco Levi, obviously yourself. I love Richie Flo, and there's so many artists Kirk Diamond, and you know the list goes on and on. And they support, they pre the one in foreign.
I know.
But in Toronto, we're just like, it's no big deal. But you know, as we talk about that, one of the rationales and my beliefs, you know, system or where I come from is that we don't celebrate ourselves enough. And that's why I feel like it's a good transition to talk about the second annual Reggae North Awards, because big up Tony and
Tony Anthony.
Tony Anthony, big up yourself, because the second annual, I know that they did the big tribute to Nana McClain.
Yes,
right?
beautiful queen.
And of course, you were the big, we said female vocalist of the year, right? The 2025 Reggae North Awards, and as well is it Entertainer of the Year? Entertainer of the Year and the Female Reggae Vocalist of the Year. Congratulations. Talk about that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know, it's good because to get recognized from your peers and from your community,
right?
It's a little bit different,
Yeah,
you know, because you're getting that support from the people.
Yes.
And so for me, it was just an honor, and I'm just grateful that we've come. We have an initiative that supports our own,
right?
Celebrating our own, from our own, from home. Yeah, exactly.
From home, and because you're so tenured, you've traveled all around the world. You've toured and toured and toured again. Talk about the importance of the home support as it relates to now when you travel abroad. How does that translate for you?
I mean, obviously it's growing. My recognition or the support, I would say, it's slowly growing here at home. I feel though that in Toronto they're a little bit spoiled.
Yes.
And they take us for granted because they're saturated with all kind of artists from all over the place. They have everything here, right?
Yes.
And so they take us a little bit for granted. But when I have a booker in Quebec City, for example, when I go to Quebec, I just opened for Wyclef Jean. They were so supportive.
Oh boy, you open for Wyclef? Okay, I'll let you finish the thought.
It was raining, and the people were still standing up there in the rain, supporting. And in Toronto, they'd probably say, "Oh, it's gonna rain, they're not gonna come out. They're not gonna come out."
I'll see them next time.
Of course, I support Wyclef, but probably when my set, because I come on before, it'll probably be scantily clad and empty.
Right.
But I just find that we just need more support.
More support
from here in Toronto. Because anywhere else I travel, Calgary, all these other places.
It's around.
They support.
There. Yeah. Because you were a superstar. Sitting with the superstar, Amoy the light worker, the rebel, in the Fever Studios, having fun already, chopping it up. And I'd say this. So you got to open for one of my favorite composers. Yes, he's a rapper and all that good stuff, but he's a composer. He's a music writer. Wyclef Jean, we get to tour with him when he was with the Fugees, late 90s, and Lauren, and obviously Praz. But I always felt Wyclef to be just such an amazing human being. He's so fun to work with, so fun to tour with. What was that like for you? Did you get a chance to talk to him? Did you guys?
You know, a lot of people say, when you look up to certain artists and you get to meet them, sometimes it doesn't translate.
It
the
doesn't,
same.
it doesn't live up to the expectation. Yeah,
right?
for sure.
But with Wyclef, it did. He was so approachable and so friendly and open. He was all about my afro, you know, bringing up the afro, and he was just so humble as well too.
Yeah.
You know, it didn't give. There was no ego.
Right.
From my experience with him.
Yeah. I can imagine that. And again, the history, you know, and what the Fugees mean even right up until today to the urban industry and their contributions, and Lauryn Hill and what they did to advance the music. And you know, I have a show called Tour Stories. They're horror stories from tour, right?
Oh, yeah.
Tour stories.
Okay.
And on tour, I've never seen Wyclef. I know he's Haitian. I've never seen Wyclef mad except for one time. There's one time we were in Montreal, and I was the Fugees, and Maya was on the show. Cypress Hill, I got to meet Cypress Hill. They were on the show, and we got to open up.
Maya, I love Maya.
Yeah, Maya's amazing. But let me tell you something. Errol Lee, he used to write for the Toronto Sun, and I think now he's on CBC Metro Morning. I don't know what this guy said to Wyclef, but you ask anyone, ask Big C, ask anyone, Mike Zed, Zephyris, I don't know what Errol Lee said to Wyclef, but Wyclef was jumping over people on the tour bus to try to get to this guy. So I say this to say that Wyclef, an amazing artist, composer, and certainly legend in the game. But you know, to this day, I'm like, Errol Lee, I gotta ask you. I'm gonna come look for you. I want to know what did you say to Wyclef Jean to make him want to? He said, I'm Haitian. You never know. So I'm Haitian. Yo, he was jumping over people to try to get to this reporter from the Toronto Sun. And to this day, I was right there. I have no idea what he said, but I am intrigued deeply. But as we talk about the intrigue, all right. So you've been decades deep in the game, well respected, toured the world over many times. Talk about, you know, since the last time we saw you, you came and performed for us.
Yes.
Now, and you went toward the world. I know you were through the UK and whatnot.
South Africa.
South Africa, so you're in Africa as well. Talk about the music game, where you're at. You have a new album coming out. You have music out now. What's going on?
So many things.
So many things. I like that.
But the main highlights, yes, I've been.
So you have an album that you recorded in Switzerland.
Yeah. The new single.
The new singles from Switzerland. The single.
The recent single. I was in Reeperbahn last year for the Reeperbahn Festival in Hamburg.
Hamburg, yeah.
And after that, we went to Switzerland. I was invited by Samora.
Oh, Samora.
Yeah, Samora from Switzerland.
Yes.
And we've been talking over the years through social media, respecting each other's work.
Yeah, absolutely.
And we wanted to work together. And so the opportunity came, because I was so close. I was in Hamburg. And everything in Europe is so close by. So
Isn't that funny how that works?
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
I take the train for an hour.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So we flew into Bern, Switzerland. That's where she resides, and decided to work on this track together.
Amazing.
So I spent about 4 days there. We went into the studio, came up with this idea, more reggae, funk it up.
Funk it. Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I get
funk
excited.
it up, right? And it's really about that the world, humanity, we need more reggae. And what is that? Reggae is like the heartbeat of music, and it hits the heart. Conscious reggae. That's what we make, right?
Right.
And we're just saying that people need more reggae right now. With all the craziness going on in the world, we need more quality, the love, the unity. You know what I mean? All of that. And so we came up with the song, and then Funk It Up part is just bring back the dancing. You know, the eye vibe, the eye frequency. You know? And so that's what the song is about. We just released it in July. And so that's out right now and doing very well. Very well in radio. And also working on my new album, The Shift. The last album was Water. Water was also got me my first consideration for a Grammy nomination in 2022. And so now The Shift is really the shift from the old version, because I've been growing so much.
Evolution.
Evolution. I've been growing so much, but not just only in music, but within myself on a spiritual level. I've been feeding my soul with new knowledge, new understanding, wisdom, coming into more of an understanding of what my purpose is, you know, and then putting that into the music. So the shift is like a marker of where I am on my evolution within my life, and I put it into the music, and that should be coming out next year.
On a journey, yeah, yeah. Let me take you on a journey, way out, yeah. Let me take you on a journey, ah, yeah. Let me take you on a journey, oh. I got, give it all I. Good things come to those who wait, yeah. So rock to my beat, it's never too late for ya. And take a chance, a choice we all have to make, yeah. When only the fittest can win this race. In a world so filled with hate, get out of the darkness and back into the light.
Hey, we are live back inside of the Chronicles. Kerry Lee Crawford, and you know what it is, the soul rebel light worker. I was gonna say light worker, soul rebel. In the building, Ammoy, and of course music from Ammoy, more reggae, and of course count on me. Vibes upon vibes upon vibes. And I have you here, it's been a couple of years, and so I'm excited, and I try to dial it back a little bit. I try to relax, but it's hard for me because I'm an excitable kind of guy. So here's my point. You've been all over the world, even since we last saw you, since the last time you've been in the studio, all over the globe and continents and whatnot. What is the difference, the distinction between performing in Canada, coming from Canada, and then when you take your show on the road, what is the distinction? What have you noticed?
That they're much more engaging. Like I said before, we did, the support is unmatched.
Right.
For now.
Yeah.
But they are very much so engaging. They come up to you at the end of the show. They want to buy your merch.
Oh,
they want to say, they want to find out when are you going to come back. They're so engaging.
Right.
So that's the difference, a huge difference. Not to say that they don't do it here too, but not as much.
Not as much.
They do it for the ones that are international, but the local support is a bit different. It's still, as I said, we need some work on that.
And I've heard that, you're not the first one to say that, and I've heard that over the years, and it's so interesting. Again, when we travel, there's people that that we're asked about a lot, and you're certainly one of them, along with, obviously The Weeknd and Drake. And do you know Drake? Do you know?
Yeah.
And so it's curious because when we talk about reggae, I say, yeah, I know Drake, but I'm more, on the Caribbean vibe. So I like my reggae, soca flavors. And so when you say, oh, reggae or soca, it's always interesting. They say, oh, do you know Jax? Or do you know? And so, and they'll talk about Esco Levi, and they'll talk about different people. And so it's curious that I stand fast to the point that we in Canada don't appreciate, and I don't even know if I should say Canada. I take that back because when I go to Calgary loves Calgary, Edmonton, the vibes are all the way up. Big up Gomi and Drew Atlas and the Calgary family. And I never know what the Fet Carib and Carib Fet, I don't know what the different names are, but I just know that the representation of the Caribbean culture is big and it's out there.
Yeah.
So talking about that, do you have, as you think about your time in the game, right? You are a veteran for sure. You don't age. That's kind of crazy, but we'll talk about that in a second. But we talk about your time in the game. Is there still things that you'd like to see happen? Do you have a wish list of maybe a writer, composer, or artist that you want to work with?
Absolutely.
Or artists? Yeah.
Absolutely.
I want to hear that.
On my wish list for sure is Grace Jones.
Grace Jones! I love that. All right. Yeah.
And funny enough, there's a manifestation happening right now where...
Put up to my bumper? All right.
Hey, exactly. That's one of the songs.
Pull up to my bumper.
I was asked by these guys in Germany that I work with, these producers in Germany, to do a project where I am repurposing or they call it Grace Jones in dub. So I am doing over Grace Jones songs in dub right now.
Come on.
So that's so working in that capacity, working with her music that I love so much, and she was one of my biggest influences growing up.
Yes.
It's an honor, and so that kind of is coming through right now. We just released the first single, "Walking in the Rain," so that's out right now.
All right.
But what I really want to work with right now I like the old school music and the old school musicians. So Sade is a big part of one of my.
And she has a crazy connection with Jamaica.
Exactly.
We know that.
Exactly.
Yeah, we know that, yeah.
So I would love to work with Sade.
I'm putting that energy out there, Sade.
Exactly.
You know,
Yes.
you,
oh my God, dream come true that would be, and to work with Stephen Marley.
Oh, yes.
Because he does the productions.
Yes.
And so I would love to
talented.
right. So I would love to do some production work with Stephen Marley.
Right. Stephen Marley and Sade, we're putting that music into the universe. And as we talk about the universe, talk about some of the places that you have toured over the last few years.
Well, first off, I want to talk about Egypt.
Egypt. Oh,
Yes, we were in Egypt for a spiritual retreat. After 2020, I wanted to recenter myself. We were called. I felt the calling on my heart. I'm very spiritual, and I follow the trajectory of my internet. Meaning I go inside myself and listen to my intuition, and I have a group of people around me that are, I would call my spiritual mentors, and they were planning a trip to Egypt, and we were able to go there and visit, have the private tour of the pyramids and all of that, and I got to sing for the group in Egypt. That was a special initiation for me. After that, I was then told that I would be able to go around the world. I was going to be sent around the world to work on the grid. What does that mean?
What does that mean?
Frequency. We all have a gift, you know? And I'm very, like I said, very spiritual. We all have a gift that is unique to us. Whenever we meet people, we share these gifts. It could be sonically, vibrationally, and however you choose to share your gift. So I was sent to, first it was Cape Town with with Afrofest. And I was able to perform in the place that Mandela was taken when he was imprisoned. And I felt the energy of the slaves that were there, because I'm very sensitive. I felt the energy because they had the dungeons, if you will, that they kept them in, and I literally could feel the dense energy there, and I was able to send some healing into that energy and transmute it, if you will. Then I went to Johannesburg after that, and worked with Africa Rising. Did a showcase there, shot a music video there as well with Dio Gibson. Okay. We did a remix of Bob Marley's Redemption song. And that was another experience that I can't even put into words. It was just surreal. Just how supportive the people were, and being able to connect with my people in a different way. The tribe, you know? And then after that, I've been all over. Like we've been to Berlin, Hamburg, Switzerland. I went to Mexico.
You were in Mexico?
Yes,
really?
I went to Costa Rica.
You were in Costa Rica?
Up in the rainforest.
Oh my!
Got another initiation there because I love nature.
Yes.
We were in the rain, horseback riding in the rain.
And hugging trees all over.
Hugging trees all over. Sending my energies. You know, putting my energy wherever it's needed. I love it. Because right now our Earth is going through an ascension. Leaving out all of what we're seeing right now, I like to explain it as we are getting rid of the old ways of how we used to do things. The separateness. All of that needs to go. Yeah. We're all one. We're united as one. Regardless of what we look like, feel like, we're one people. Yeah. And so to connect with these people all over the world like this through music has been a dream come true. It has shifted the way that I see myself and what I am supposed to be doing, and how my relation to each of the people that I come in contact with is for a reason. It's not just for coincidental. Everything is for a reason. The people that I worked with in Costa Rica were all these women that were abused in different ways. And what I was there for was to heal through music. Yeah, and heal them through, work with them through healing the frequency of music. And so that's what I'm continuously doing, is finding ways that I can use my talent in service for our people and
for
humanity
women
and for the planet.
That is incredible.
I was born and raised in a ghetto. I was born and raised in the ghetto. I'm a woman of the ghetto. Listen to me, legislator.
Amoy, it's so amazing as always hanging out with you.
It's such a pleasure.
Always so much fun.
I know.
And I feel like when we don't talk, like I miss you. It's always good to catch up and to see
know.
what's going on and what part of the world you're coming in from.
Thank you, babe.
If there is one thing or a series, things that you want your fans to know, what would that be?
Well, we have new music coming out, The Shift, and it comes with, it's a combo deal. I have my first book coming out, a book of affirmations, coming out with The Shift as well.
A book of affirmations.
A book of affirmations.
Ooh, is that because I personally would like to know. You look younger than you did when I first met you. I met you like 20 years ago. You look younger now than you did 20 years ago. I'd like to know a little more. Is that in the book?
It's in the book. It's in the book.
Okay.
It's in the book. It's in the book.
What's the book called again?
My Amoy, Book of Affirmations.
Amoy, Book of Affirmations.
A tool to help you get your mind and soul and body in alignment. Yes.
How did I know she was? You see that? I pay attention.
Yeah.
See, you're so broke I can't even pay attention. All right, so I continue.
But yes, so that's what's coming, and just more music, good music, and The Shift, and traveling, taking the music around the world. That's the goal. The goal. Mm-hmm.
Well, we're here inside of the Ray Media Studios, a la Fever Television, with the late worker, the soul rebel singer, songstress, soulstress. Ammoy, thank you so much for hanging out. It's so much fun. I love it. Right? All the best and the best in the future, and we'll catch up real soon.
Absolutely.
All right?
Thank you for having me.
Meet a little seagull on the marble stairs, yes. Trying to find the ocean, yeah. Looking everywhere, yeah. Odd times in the city, in a hot town by the sea. Ain't nowhere to run to. There ain't nothing here for free. Hooker on the corner, waiting for a train. Yeah. Drunk lying on the sidewalk, yeah. Sleeping in the rain, yeah.
People, it's your girl, Amoy, aka the Life Worker Soul Rebel, and you are watching Fever TV. Keep it locked. This is a little bit of my new single with Samora, more reggae, funk it up. Come make we do this right and funk it up. Ooh, are you on me tonight, Samora? Them not ready. We gonna drop it like it's hot, can't stop this, no. Reggae music, keep the people funkin'.
My body has been acting kinda strange lately. I've been going through a shift and things ain't the same now. Ooh. My heart's been telling me there's something going on. What's going on? What's going on, baby?
This week's show brought to you by Air Patrol North. Breathe safely. Pop's Jamaican Rum Punch. On ice, it's nice. Nurpy's Seasoning excites your taste buds. Now available in Sobeys.